So on the channel here, we've covered a ton of gear, whether you're gaming, streaming, we've covered headsets, microphones, and other stream gear, but never really touched on the lighting I feel like would be perfect for your setup. Now the lighting that I use down in the studio and up here in the game room is way too large and way too expensive for most people that are just starting off. It doesn't really make sense to start off on a budget and go ahead and pick the most expensive dome light that wouldn't even probably fit in your setup, especially when most people are starting off in their bedroom, some are starting off in those tighter spaces. It just doesn't make sense, and that's what we're going to cover in today's video. Now, I always thought it was simple enough for everyone to get right. 3-point lighting, blasting a light off a wall near you, or a soft light with some diffusion angled slightly towards you. It's just not the case, and I'm still getting a ton of questions on what gear I would recommend from a lighting standpoint. Now, for the longest time, and even still till this day, the Elgato key light is at the top and is a go-to for most streamers and gamers. However, by the time you buy the key light and a stream deck, you're well over $300 deep into gear just for your lighting, which from a filmmaking standpoint actually isn't that much money. But if you're just starting off, I mean, we've all been there, I've been there. We know how expensive this stuff gets, especially with all the other stuff that you have to buy aside from lighting. So thankfully, Godox has come along with the new esports LED kit that gives you all the same functionality and a wireless remote for 139 bucks. This eliminates the need for any buggy software that may cause issues. I know a ton of people have had problems with the Elgato key light not being found by the control center, having to reset the router just to get it to connect, which isn't exactly convenient, especially when you've got a stream going on. It eliminates the need to buy a $200 LED and then spend 150 bucks on a stream deck that carries enough scenes to easily control all of your streaming needs. And by the way, this isn't a rant or anything like that. I absolutely love my Elgato stream deck. I can't live without it. And you can go ahead and control the key light from the software if you're not having any issues with it. You guys know me, I absolutely hate software. I always have a terrible experience, especially with webcams. You guys have seen it here on the channel. So when I see something that offers the same functionality with a few other key features for a much cheaper price, you guys know that I'm going to give you the scoop on it and show you where to spend your money. Which, speaking of money, by the way, Godox did send me this LED light for free to review for you guys. They didn't sponsor this video, no money exchanged hands, and they're seeing it at the same time you are and have no input on it whatsoever. Now in the box you get the body of the light, one adapter, the mounting rod, power cable, and detachable panel. You get the same fast clamping adjustable rod that you get with the Elgato key light. However, with the Godox version, you do have a 360-degree full rotating ball head for added convenience. Now for the design, it's built from a super thin solid metal frame and is disgustingly bright with over 2500 lumens at peak brightness. Up here or anywhere in the studio, I can't see myself ever needing to use this over 10% of its power. The color temperature is easily adjusted from 2800 to 6500K from the remote or the app on your iPhone or Android device. Now, if for whatever reason you don't want to use the app on your iPhone or Android device or use any software like you have with the Elgato key light to control your lighting, you can go ahead and just use this detachable remote that you get on the back of the panel and turn on and off the light directly from this remote. It just sits on your desk. You can turn it on, you can turn it off. You can adjust the lighting and it gets pretty bright. I mean, probably brighter than you'll ever need. You can also go ahead and adjust the color temperature as well, depending on your setup. For me personally, I love using it this way. It's much more convenient than opening up some buggy software or having to use the app on your phone, especially when you're in a heated moment or there's a certain scene when you're gaming and streaming. I feel like it's just much easier and much more convenient to do it this way. And then when you're done, you can simply just clip the magnetic remote to the back of the panel and let it conveniently charge when not in use. Now, if you do want to set the mood with some ambient lighting or kick off a rave during your stream, you can also add this Godox CL10 multicolor LED light into the mix. It's not necessary, but a worthy buy at 60 bucks. It comes with a ton of pre-programmed effects and a base, so you could sit it on your desk or clamp it to the top of a tripod. Just like the panel, you can control it from your phone in the app or the remote that it comes with. Now, another super cool feature with this LED light is you don't have to plug it directly into a wall. It actually works with a power bank. So if you're out in the middle of nowhere and actually need to create some lighting for your video or your content creation, you can go ahead and use this and not have to plug it into anything but a power bank, and it works actually surprisingly well. Or if you want to start a rave, or say you're getting chased by police, alright guys, let me turn this off before my neighbors think that I'm being swatted or something else stupid's going on over here. Turn this light off. Either way, that's been it. Let me know down below in the comments section what's your favorite key light to use while you're streaming and gaming. All this stuff will be linked down below for you guys if you want to pick up anything and support the channel at the same time with no extra cost to you. If you enjoyed this video, please make sure you smash that like button for me and subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys in my next episode. Peace.